Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's video. It is going to be the introduction to the deck of panning Project Pan. This is the third year that this project has existed, and this is one of my absolute favorite projects to participate in. It was created by one of my favorite people on YouTube, Emily from Emily and Max. I will have her channel linked down below. You guys know I love Emily so much. She also has a second channel where she talks a lot about books. She is definitely who inspired me to get back into reading, and I just highly recommend checking out Emily's channel. I will also leave her introduction video to this project linked below because this is a game style project. There are quite a few different like moving pieces, parts, and rules, if you will, to this game style Project Pan. So go check out Emily's introduction. All of the information for this project will be down below in case you yourself are interested in participating. I am so excited to catch everybody else's introductions and to just start this project for myself. If you guys are new to my channel, last year I struggled a bit with my panning journey and I just felt like I was not cycling through my makeup collection like I wanted to. So I made some tweaks here and there to different project pans, but I am going to be starting this project out with 5 products. And as of right now, as a punishment to myself, if I don't finish or hit goal on a product each update, I will draw still a new card to roll a new product in. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully this doesn't lead to Project Pan fatigue again next year. I have my deck of cards here. As I said, this is a game style project and you do need a deck of cards or an app that will draw cards for you. But if you're interested in my introduction, stay tuned first if you have yet to subscribe to my channel. And you like project panning content or just chit-chatting about makeup, I'd love if you consider subscribing before moving on. And other than that, let's jump into this introduction. All right, you guys, there is a new game board for the year of 2023. Emily shuffles the game board every single month, and we are going to be starting out by just drawing 5 cards. I have my desk in front of me, which is so handy for shuffling these cards. There is a joker. I do have a joker in my deck of cards. If you select the joker, you have to work on a product you really don't want to pan. And I'm trying to think, do I have something picked out for my joker? If I draw a joker, I think I'm going to choose a bright colored lipstick. Especially if I draw a joker this early into the year, I think I'm going to choose, I have the lipstick in mind. It's like this bright reddy orange shade from Bite Beauty, and I want to give myself like a really difficult goal. Like not just like a usage goal, that like a really difficult goal. We'll see. Hopefully I don't get the joker. Maybe I just jinxed it, but my cards are all shuffled and I'm here. I'll do this just so you guys know. I just burped and I'm like, oh, I was just shuffling. If you heard that burp, I apologize. If you know me in real life, I'm like literally the loudest burper ever and burp all the time. So this is just me. Okay, we are going to be drawing 5 cards. So we get the 6 of diamonds, the 7 of diamonds, okay, the 10 of, I'm like, is this even focusing? Probably not, because we just struggle to focus on this channel, both my camera and myself. We get the 10 of spades, a lot of diamonds here, the 2 of diamonds, and last but not least, the king of diamonds. So I'm gonna pull my game board up and I will post it on the screen for you guys as well so that you can follow along. As I pull up the game board, I'm like, oh, I forgot to talk about some of the basics. So this project is obviously starting today, January 20th. It will be monthly updates and it runs through December 20th. So an 11-month Project Pan time frame. Start with 5 products, rolling project updates on the 20th of each month. Each month the game board gets shuffled. You do return your cards to the deck each month, and it's possible you will get a repeat prompt. Okay, now the moment of truth. I'm pulling up the game board. Okay, so up first we have the 6 of diamonds. The 6 of diamonds is a product you wish you returned. Lovely. Okay, next up we have the 7 of diamonds, and the 7 of diamonds is, ooh, a fragrance, which ironically, this is the first time, so I rolled a fragrance into my Partners in Cream project pan, and it was my first time ever rolling a fragrance into a project. And now I'm like, dang, now I'm gonna have 2. That's okay. 10 of spades is pretty packaging. Okay, I can handle that. 2 of diamonds is an influencer, collab, or brand. Okay. Okay. Ooh, maybe I have an idea for this one. All right. And then finally we have the King of Diamonds, which is an affordable product. Okay. I don't feel like this is actually the worst round of cards. I am going to go look through my collection, go sift through everything, look at the products that I wanted to pan this year, and I will be right back to share them with you guys. All right, you guys, I am back, and I am actually super excited about the products that I picked. And I feel like going into picking the products, I picked completely different products than like immediately came to my mind when I drew the prompts. So we're just gonna go in order that I drew these cards. So up first we have the 6 of Diamonds, and this was a product I wish I returned. And I feel like I might end up regretting this. This is definitely going to be a longer haul product. But for this, I am going with my Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Concealer. I purchased this last year after I finished my Kosas concealer, and I was missing this. I have already gone through a full concealer. Like, I've already emptied one of these out, and I remember loving it so much. And then I repurchased it, and I just don't love it like I remember. I also don't feel like I got a great shade. I picked the shade 2N, but for some reason I just feel like it pulls like more warm toned in my opinion. Plus my doe foot, I don't know if you'll be able to tell that well, but my doe foot just like is like slant. It's just like kind of faulty, and a part of me wishes like I had returned this, at least exchanged it for a different shade, but I just don't love this concealer like I once did. I am currently panning a concealer in my Rolling Project 10 pan, but I think I'll actually be done with that concealer relatively quickly. And I'm wanting to finish off more concealers this year than I did last year. I only finished 1 concealer last year. And the other day when I was driving, I was kind of thinking about what concealer I want to focus on next. And I was thinking about this concealer. And I just feel like this fits this prompt so well, because I do wish that I had returned this, because then I ended up repurchasing the Kosas Revealer Concealer anyway, and I kind of just wish I didn't buy this one at all. I also love the LYS concealer, and those two just like those 2 concealers are perfect. I also love the Oma Beauty concealer. So my goal with this is going to be to empty this out, and it's going to take me a while. I understand that this is going to be in this project a while, possibly all year, but I do want to finish that off. So that's going to be my goal with that. Next up, I drew the 7 of Diamonds, and this was a fragrance. And for that, so I'm currently also trying to pan a Pacifica fragrance, and I wanted to go with something that was like seasonally relevant for me, and I didn't want to go with my Replica by the Fireside just because I naturally reach for that anyway. But I went with the Skylar Beauty Vanilla Sky. I got this at the end of 2021. And this is how much I have left. I was loving this like end of 2021, beginning of 2020, and I just haven't reached for it that much since. Now, I don't necessarily want to give myself a goal of completely finishing this fragrance off, but I would like to get to like the top of where it says Vanilla Sky. I did end up marking this on the sides. Hopefully, if I actually held this up straight, you can see. If I actually could hold my hand straight, on a flat surface, I marked this on the sides as to where we're at, just because I don't want to like dirty up the front with markings. But using up to the top of Vanilla Sky, I feel like is a pretty significant amount. This has a really beautiful like vanilla scent to it. It definitely gives me more like fall winter vibes, and I'm hoping I can hit that goal in like 3 months or so, because this isn't the most spring summer scent, at least in my opinion. It's not something, at least, I mean, really, I could get away with this all year round, but I would like to hit my goal within the next 3 months with that one. So that's where we are with that one. Next, we drew the 10 of Spades, and the 10 of Spades was pretty packaging. And I really want to continue on in my cycling through my face palette collection. I feel like I was decent at cycling through my face palette collection last year, and I really want to do the same this year. I feel like I've been more into face palettes lately. So for pretty packaging, I chose this palette from NARS. This is the Overlust Face Palette, and it has this like textured, like I just think this is fun packaging. I feel like NARS always, typically at least, has fun packaging. This is what this palette looks like. I absolutely adore this face palette. I obviously have a pan in this already, so clearly this is a love for me. And my goal is going to be to use every single shade within this palette at least 5 times before I can roll it out. So not just this product 5 times, but like I need to reach for this pan, for every single pan in this palette at least 5 times before I can roll this out. Now sometimes I might use a blush and a highlight at the same time, so it could take me up to 30. It could take me up to 30 uses to use this if I use like just one time, like if I only reach for 1 pan per use in this. But I mean, technically I could mix, match, whatever. My goal is just 5 uses per pan before rolling this palette out. Next up, I have the 2 of Diamonds, and this was an influencer collab or brand, and I was digging through some of the products that I wanted to pan in 2023, and I came up with the perfect product for this prompt. It is the Dose of Color liquid lipstick in the shade of Moth Story. This was in collaboration with Desi and Katie. I have been trying to pan this for so long. This was in my graveyard project pan, and I absolutely love this shade. It's like a Your Lips but better. I love the Dose of Colors liquid lipstick formula, and this one is even more comfortable than their like standard liquid lipstick. It's a little bit more of like a satin finish rather than a totally matte dry finish, and it's just super comfortable on the lips. I really want to empty this out. I feel like, I don't know. I haven't taken the stopper out of this one yet. I keep thinking I'm like really close to the end, and then it just keeps going and going and going. But this is something I wanted to finish off in 2023, so I feel like it's the perfect prompt to do that. I feel like I'm not really setting myself up for success for goals hit really quickly, but this is where we're at. And then finally, I have the King of Diamonds, which was an affordable product, and for that, I chose another product that I included in my products that I would like to pan in 2023, and I chose the number 7 Lift and Illuminate Triple Action Powder. This powder is really similar to the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush powder. It's very smooth and buttery, very finely milled, and just really beautiful. I actually have this on my under eyes today, and my goal is not going to be to finish this one up in this project for this prompt, but rather to just hit pan. It's funny, when I put this on today, I was like, ooh, I'd really like to find a way to get this into a project soon, but I'm currently panning my Dior powder in my Rolling Project 10 pan, and I use the Dior powder all over my face, but I want something a little lighter for underneath my eyes, so this is perfect. This is a more affordable product. I purchased my number 7 powder at Target. I want to say it's like $14, so for a powder, it is on the affordable side, and this is going to be my product for my affordable prompt. And again, my goal with this one is going to be to hit pan. So those are all the products that I have selected to start out my Deca Panning project pan. I am hopeful. I don't know. I'm probably just going to be rolling in a new card and have 6 products as of the next update, but we'll see where we end up. I'm super excited about my projects, super excited about my products, and also super excited about my projects and this project. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you are participating in this project in the comments below, whether or not you are doing it where you're filming videos on Instagram or just following along at home. Would love to know what products you are trying to pan very early on this year. Thank you guys so much for sticking around to watch and for supporting me as you guys always do. I love you guys so much, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.